Have you ever believed in ghosts or demonic possession? Today I am going to tell you real-life cases of demonic possession. Watch video till the end. Now let's get started. George Lukens, also known as the Yat Demoniac, was an individual infamous for his alleged demonic possession and the subsequent exorcism that occurred in 1788 when he was aged 44. His case occasioned great controversy in England. An English tailor, George, in late 1700s indulged in erratic behavior wherein he sang and spoke in spooky voices and strange languages after claiming to be possessed. Doctors surrendered and he went his own way, only to get more hostile and animalistic in nature for years to come. The self-claimed devil's exorcism called for a gathering of 7 priests, and the madness ended with him praising the Lord and accrediting the priests. 4. Clara Germana's seal. We've all seen The Exorcist, easily one of the scariest films of all time, but here's an equally frightening story that is completely true. Clara Germana's seal. A student at St. Michael's Mission in South Africa, Seal, who confessed to making a pact with Satan, was reckoned as possessed in 1906 for showing unnatural impulses. She was reported to levitate up to 5 feet and make peculiar inhuman cacophonies. Her exorcism was witnessed by over 170 people where she knocked out Bibles, behaved wildly and tried to strangle a priest with his own stole. The 2 days' hysteria ended with her levitating before descending still. It wasn't long before the priest decided she was possessed or ministrating, so performed an exorcism. On September 10, 1906, Father Erasmus Horner and his buddy old pal Father Manswaite began the ceremony during the morning and finished at noon, restarting again at 3 p.m. and continuing into the night. It would seem that the devil doesn't give up his possessions without a fight. Finally the demon was removed from Germana as she levitated in front of 170 witnesses. 3. Michael Taylor. Michael Taylor was born in 1944. Became notable in England in 1974 as a result of the Ossett murder case and his alleged demonic possession. Michael Taylor and his wife, Christine, lived in a small town in Great Britain called Ossett. The couple was very religious and had joined a Christian prayer group led by Marie Robinson. At one meeting in 1974, Christine Taylor accused her husband and Robinson of having an affair, which both people hotly denied. Michael Taylor then spewed obscenities and began acting extremely erratic and out of character, leading witnesses to think that he seemed possessed by evil. After months of crazy behavior, Taylor eventually consulted with clergy who performed an exorcism. The exorcism lasted for well over 24 hours, and the priests involved claimed to have removed 40 demons from the man's body. However, before he left, the priests warned him that the demon of murder remained dormant in his soul. As soon as Taylor arrived home, he brutally murdered his wife and their dog. He was later found wandering the streets, covered in blood. At his trial, he was acquitted by reason of insanity. 2. Anneliese Michel. Anneliese Michel suffered from epilepsy and mental illness. When she was 20 years old, she spurned religious iconography and became suicidal as she heard voices judging and condemning her to hell. Emily Rose believed she was possessed by demons because she could have visions of demons. After 70 exorcism rituals, Emily Rose succumbed to death due to dehydration and starvation. As a result, the Catholic exorcists and her parents were charged with manslaughter and served 6 months in jail. 1. Roland Doe. Roland was born into a German Lutheran family. During the 1940s, the family lived in Cottage City, Maryland. According to Ellen, Roland was an only child and depended upon adults in his household for playmates, primarily his Aunt Harriet. His aunt, who was a spiritualist, introduced Roland to the Ouija board when he expressed interest in it. The inspiration for many fictitious adaptations like The Exorcist and Possessed, the story of this man is hauntingly tragic. The boy of 14, whose actual name was Roland Edwin Huntler, had a tryst with demonic possession in an attempt to contact his dead aunt, using an Ouija board. With mysterious scratches on the skin, flying religious artifacts, guttural splutters, body contortion and levitation. He was subjected to 30 exorcisms where he even injured the priests. The final exorcism involved feral anguish and sulfuric odor looming in the air. That's the top 5 real-life cases. What you think? Let us know by comments. Please subscribe the top 5s and don't forget to like and share the video.